Mantis here with another VOD review. Please comment on the video, like and sub. Also DM me for a review. But please like and sub, please, 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 please. Okay, so we got a player here, NA player, seems to be Silver 4. Wants help with the Belveth game and looking at the match history. Match history is looking pretty nice. And then 7 days ago you're playing random shit. So just avoid this. And then try to focus on one role, right? If you want to learn Nyla, but don't just swift it into ranked and expect to come out ahead, because this champion takes a long time to get good at, right? Not 4 or 5 games then you're good. 10, 12, 13 games you're not good, 25 games plus, right? And then you haven't played any Nyla before that. So when you wake up and decide you want to learn a new champion, don't just jump into ranked. And then here, normal game. Give your LP a break, right? Right, it's just too much variety, right? And if you want to climb, so this is 24 days, right? 80 games. If you want to climb, you just have to focus on your mains, right? I know now you're focusing on your mains, right? But all this mixing and matching over here is ultimately why you're 37% win rate, right? So if we just refresh it, sort by ranked, you have 47 past 20. Pull it up a little bit more, you have 46, right? So your win rate is slowly going up, but it's being laid down because of the mixing and matching, right? So what you're doing is really good here. And then these string of games, at least is one of your main picks, and that's fine. A player, maybe perhaps look at this game, you could have done better. Might have just walked into Kazakhs and died, something like that. So in a game like this 2 days ago, go overview, look at the biggest gold swing. So it'd be around right here, right? See what happened here, 30 minutes. See what you could have done better, right? And then here as well, LeBlanc kills Elise, and there's a giant gold jump, right? Or there is a jump, right? 34 minutes, right? So stuff like that really helps. Anyways, we're gonna be looking at a Belveth game. I think it's 4 and 6. This one right here. So again, if you're by yourself, just look at this. So here they took the lead and they basically never gave it back, right? Might have overplayed for the Drake, so we'll just look at this one right here. Yeah, that's what I feel about your match history. You're definitely going to be seeing more blue now if you're sticking to your mains, and you are, which is really nice. But you just took a LP hit because of the mixing and matching earlier on in the month. So obviously I'm going to be saying the same thing always. You got to cover your lanes, your entrances. So your AFK at first is already a no-no. Like, don't play ranked if you're eating Cheetos, or like, you gotta wash your hands or something, right? Just eat the Cheetos first and then wash your hands, right? Then queue up ranked, right? Because coming late just could spell disaster. Just always remember that. Swain wards, fine, whatever. Defensive ward, fine. Do you have trinket? Good. Good. Obviously, you should be looking at the waves. there's something's going on here. He just got pulled, right? I know I have the luxury of not clearing and looking, right? But this is, okay, this is immediately a lane that you should be like, okay, I need to be here. Why? Because there's a big chance there's a counter gank coming, or there's a counter gank chance coming, right? Like, if Viego ganks this lane and you're here, that's gonna be an easy double for you, perhaps, right? So I would actually, I'd probably go red and try to show up here at higher ELO, right? You just to anticipate the gank, because I know the gank's coming, right? But we'll see what happens. I really think that there's gonna be a gank here very soon. You have to be paying attention of it. Right, so I really think that you had an opportunity here to get like a double kill right away at the start of the game. I think all the signs were there that the gank was coming, and if you were on top of this situation, you definitely would have been able to get a kill here, or maybe even two. So this is like the best junglers, they're here cleaning up, and the worst junglers are not there, right? So this is something that you really have to start thinking about, and even now you're not even going, right? And there's an opportunity for you. You could have went there, right? So now look at the wave, right? The wave is fucked for him, right? He needs help. You need to forfeit some of your camps to be here, help him, push him in, reset the lane, get the kill, you know, like there's so many things that needs to be done, but you just full cleared, right? Okay, so now you're here, which is nice. Viego's there. Now he's moved up and he's able to play the lane again, right? But you could have been here a lot earlier. Don't lose this. So we know Viego is positive. We know Viego's here, right? We saw him, right? So what you do with your model is understand that the crowd's gonna go here and then loop-de-loop back, right? So you want to just shepherd it, right? So with your character model, you kind of stand here. You kind of stand here and wait and catch it as it's coming back, right? So you can continue pushing it up. That way, Viego can't take it. And we know Viego's there because we saw him, right? So what happens is you're chasing it, you're chasing it, you're chasing it. It does this thing where it turns around, right? Your position on your character should actually be right here right now, not on this side, because you're pushing it, right? So that's how you play this spot differently, right? And this is an important spot to play, right? And if you don't use your scuttle crab mechanics properly, you're going to be losing lots of gold for free, right? Missed opportunity middle. And imagine if you're just there, if you're just a little bit there. He has flash, right? But imagine if you had that, right? So this is a snowball effect in league, right? There's so much going on in the map, and as a jungler you need to be paying attention to it all, right? Could he have been here? Probably not. Could he have been here? Probably not. But maybe, right? There's always a chance, right? But definitely in the early game you could have been cleaning up that for a double kill, right? So you're on the back foot this entire time. Swain teleports mid. You're waiting for Viego. So this is a very good idea, but when he shows, you have to wait till he casts his W first. Or you wait till more of your allies can come help, right? So one thing you can do while you wait is ping this guy assistance. assistance, and then this guy's already naturally coming, right? And then maybe you can make a pincer here. Yeah, I like the question mark, but you need to ping this guy's face. Because these guys are really dumb and they don't understand, right? So you just need to ping this guy's face and maybe even type. Because you're just sitting in a bush right now, right? You don't really need to use your mouse in a sense, kind of, really. If you can type quickly, you know? Like ping and then type like, boom, done, right? Come here now, super quick, right? But it's like a skill, right? And like even the best players are typing during team fights sometimes. But yeah, I think being more aggressive with your pings could have made that play there for you. But like I think the reason why you're behind right now is because of the early game pathing you took. Missed opportunity. Just because how low she is, there might be opportunity to be up here. But like Swain just played this bad, to be honest. This is not your fault. I can't blame you here. Because he's clearing the ward. Swain sees him. And look what Swain does. He right clicks towards. He clicks towards him. Can you believe this shit? He goes towards him. And you know, like, how can you help this, right? You can't. You even pulled off the camp, which is good. So this is like probably your best movement here. I really applaud you for this movement. Good job. Nice. Nice. So ping this guy back. Ping this guy back. Bagel's coming to him. Yeah, you can't just can't just ignore the situation. And honestly, are you stronger than him? Oh, you need a base. Right. So I know that you want to farm, but you need to at least ping minimum ping. This should be an obvious thing that this guy's gonna get ganked soon. Minimum ping. You can't be quiet as a mouse jungling, you know. Like you can't show up there because you have too much gold, right? Because if you do show up there and you die, it's even worse, right? Because you don't have the gold to supplement the fighting you want to do, or the items. Something to think about. And then your dash, can it dash over the wall? It needs to be dashed over the wall if it can. Getting 6 here. So a good gank like this is a lane gank. Just sweep while you walk, right? Sweep while you walk. It's a really good idea because there's not. I know their top side is up as well, but this is a potential, right? Potential gank because they're pushing, and yeah, it's a potential gank. Right, see how they dash forward there? And if you're in there, there's a potential, right? Reacting to mid. Yeah, you never really want to be reacting to these guys' plays. You want to be the one making the play, right? So just try to keep that in mind, right? This dragon is an obvious dragon take. They know you're on it. And you can't do this anymore. If you want to climb ELO, you just simply can't. It's not a good play. This is the most obvious play you could do. this dragon, right? And look how even the game is, right? So right now, if you get like 1 or 2 kills, you can carry this game, right? But if you die or make your teammates die, they're gonna take the lead, right? And they might run away with it. So try never to do this Drake ever again. Just not a good Drake. Like, Swain is backing, he's at 10% HP and we're starting Dragon. It's never gonna work, bro. Before you take Drakes, you gotta think like this. Where are my allies? Where ally? Right? And then look at each ally, think of the HP mana. Right? And then try to think, visualize how much gold they have as well, right? And then boom. Where's enemy, right? Where enemy. And then exact same thing. HP and gold, right? And then also look at their items, because items matter, right? So throw that in, right? And it gets deeper and deeper, right? And then these are just like 3 things that you have to think about before taking Drake, right? And then there's also wards and vision, right? Wards. Are you taking this Drake over a ward, right? Did you walk over wards to take this Drake? In this case, no, right? But in some cases, probably you do, right? And then also you have to think of your own HP, right? Because Drakes are very hard to do. They deal a lot of damage, right? So they deal, early game, they deal enough damage as a 6 champion, right? So are you ready to take a potential 4v5, right? So since Swain's not here, minus that's a 3v5. Are you able to take a 3v5 right now? Obviously the answer is no, right? This is a big mistake by you. And if you're doing these Drakes all the time, it's like it's just a losing play, right? No way, man. Okay, so before the play is 13.5, 13.4, okay? After the play, it's 15.6, 13.8. That's all you need to know. I'm gonna leave the replay right there, and hopefully it helps, man. Good luck on the Rift. And please, 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 comment on the video and like it, yo. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Peace.